This week on Sundays with Sully, we are talking Reef Runner, in particular our Reef Runner 28 build for Twin Tails Yachts, as we get this thing ready to get dialed in and debut at the Newport Boat Show. So let's hop on down and go check it out. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Sundays with Sully. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you are new to the channel, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button at Navtronics on YouTube to stay up to date and in the know with the latest happenings in the marine industries and new Sunday with Sully videos dropping most Sundays at 10 a.m. All right, that's out of the way, guys. Like I said in the intro, we are talking about Reef Runner. We've done a whole lot of build videos up to this point. So if you're new to the channel and you haven't checked those out, after you watch this one, go ahead and go back and we'll get more detail about some of the intricate inner workings of building out this boat. So if you guys are not in the marine industry, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. I don't care how much runway there is before a boat show. It is always last minute marine trying to get things done. This build has been no different. The team has stepped up and knocked this thing absolutely out of the park, making sure that we are delivering a quality product. So I want to show off what they've been up to on here between the Lumishore lighting, the Rockford Fosgate stereo system, the Garmin MFDs, and all that good stuff. So without further ado, guys, let's go check this build out. All right, guys, so welcome on board this Reef Runner 28 for Twin Tails Yachts. Let's go through the build and talk about why we chose some of the things we chose and what is good on board here. So first thing we are going to do is we are going to start with the hard top here as we make our way back. You guys are going to see we have a Lumishore light bar here. Now, if you're familiar with any of the Lumishore light bars, they're always white. We've gone ahead and color changed this particular light bar with quantum paint to black, so we can continue on with our black and white motif on board this boat. Just really kind of give it a nice presence with it. And as we make our way back, you can see we've gone with the 24-inch Phantom Dome radar on a scan strut mount, all blacked out. That's all factory black. And then behind there, you see we have the Garmin MSC10 Sat Compass. We talked about that in particular on the last Sundays with Sully and why we're using those. We're going to show more of that once the boat gets underway and why we're using it. And then you see we have a pair of the digital black VHF antennas, and we also have the Gem Lux black outriggers with the nice bases right here, and we've got the black nav light as well. So we've gone ahead and done, like I said, a nice black and white motif throughout on board this boat. So that's our hard top. We've got our nav lights. Let's see right there. You can kind of see those guys right there. We've got our running lights. Now, let's hop down and let's take a look at some of the other things we've got going on. All right, so continuing on in the bow, this is a fishing boat. You're going to notice this whole area here is wide open. There is no forward seating. This boat is designed for fishing. Now, like a look, we do have bolsters. Donna from Reef Runner came up and gave Adrian a hand, and we got the bolsters installed on here. And you start to see the first of 6 pairs of the Rockford Fosgate 8-inch speakers. I'd showcase how great they sound, but copyrights and all that good stuff, you're just going to have to come to the show and hear it for yourself. And you can also take a look under here and you can start to see that there's a green glow. We have Lumishore lighting throughout on this build. So we have the Neon Flex under gunnel lighting. So we've got some very nice accent lighting in there. And then if you also notice in the Rockford Fosgate speakers right there, those are also backlit as well. Those are also being driven by the Lumishore Lux light driver, being able to control those via the MFD. So as we continue to make our way back here, you start to see some more of the additional pairs of speakers there going fore to aft. We've got those, and then we kind of take a peek back here. You can see that one tucked in there. And then we also have additional pairs on the hardtop in the front and the aft area as well. Now, what we've gone ahead and done is something a little bit different with the speaker light drivers, is we've gone ahead and the lower speakers down in the coaming and in the gunnels here, those have one driver, and then we've given a separate driver to the T-top speakers. So if you want to run the boat at night, you want to have your speaker lights on, but you don't want the lights interfering with you while you're driving, you can turn those off. Or if you want to have, red, white, and blue color contrast throughout the boat, you can go ahead and do that. Then as we also talk about the hardtop, you start to see things like our Gem Lux outriggers right there. There's the nice base, good handle. You see also we have the Lumishore spreader lights right here. So if you're going to be working gear off the side of your boat, now we've got a nice color tunable, spreadable light. We can make that white, warm white. You want to have red, you don't want to, kill your night vision. You've got that flexibility there to be able to control that as well. Over here on the helm, things are starting to come online. You can see we have a pair of the Garmin 8616s. We've got our Lumishore right there. We're setting up some scenes and some zones. We've got all of our switching right here. Nice, easy, accessible. We've got our VHF. We've got our Rockford Fosgate head unit. We've got our Merc. We've got a pair of Scan Strut phone chargers. We've got our Lenco trim tabs, our Merc controls, and more Gem Lux cup holders there, as well as 3 of them right here. So we've got all of that going on, and we can't forget that we also have 2 of the Lumishore Lux downlights as well over the hardtop, so we can go ahead and color tune those in. Now, as we make our way back aft, you can see we have a nice big live well right here, and in that live well, we've gone ahead and we have done the color tunable lights there as well. And then we take a look down in here. You can see all the rigging is coming together. We've got our Merc fuel filters. We've got our Mercury rigging. We've got our Lumishore rigging. We've got more Merc for the power steering, another fuel. And then we have a trio of transducers. We have a Panoptix. We have a 1 kilowatt chirp high, 1 kilowatt chirp low, and a GSD 28 sonar module right there. So we're going to know everything's going on underneath this boat without a problem. And then last but not least, guys, thank you guys for staying in with me here. Let's head into the helm, and we're going to start to take a look in here. And we see the rigging is all coming together very nicely right there. Everything's labeled, breakers, ABYC, all good to go. And then we have all of our Rockford Fosgate stereo equipment there, the trio of amps. And over here, we're in the home stretch, guys. This is what I mean by last minute. We're going to go ahead and get this all buttoned up and tidied up and make sure that this looks all really nice for the show. But through the joys of editing and moving in and all that other stuff, it's not finished yet. It will be by showtime. So make sure to stop in and check that out. If you've got any questions about Reef Runner, reach out to Twin Tails Yachts. Adrian is there. He'll be able to fill you in on everything you want to know about these boats. Stop in at the boat show. Check it out. You got some questions about Rockford Fosgate stereo? Come give this thing a listen. It rips. You want to know more about Lumishore lighting? It's got it. You want to know about Panoptix and Garmin? We got it. You want to know about Satcom? We got all that stuff. You're getting the gist of it. So, that's it. That is this week's Sundays with Sully. It's a walkthrough video of this build. Hopefully you liked it. If you stuck around this long, I'm going to sound like a broken record, but make sure to hit that like and subscribe at Navtronics on YouTube. Doesn't cost you a dime and helps us out a ton. Make sure you share it with your friends, comment, all that good stuff. And we will see you guys next week at the Newport Boat Show.